Russia-Ukraine War, October 14, 2025. Russian armored groups advancing in the Dobropilski direction were detected and targeted by Ukrainians in the morning hours. Do you think attacking with such armor is still effective against drones? Drone reconnaissance and real-time drone visuals on the field show the convoy attempting to launch an assault in the open field. Ukrainian operators destroyed the enemy in the open field with the high maneuverability of FPV UAVs and kamikaze-type assault drones. Precision-guided munitions were used on the target vehicles during this assault. The large explosions on the battlefield demonstrated with sharp strikes to halt the enemy that the chance of escape was almost zero. Consequently, this convoy was largely neutralized, and its ability to advance was completely halted. The Russian supply vehicles, armored personnel carriers, and tanks were also completely disabled. October 13, 2025. This convoy you see belongs to Russia, another large-scale assault. Once again, the Russians attempted to cross the Ukrainian lines with heavy armor. And once again, Ukrainian kamikaze drones are at work. In the early morning hours on the Volodymyrivka line, Russian invading elements attempted to penetrate the Ukrainian defense line with armored vehicles in waves of motorcycle reconnaissance. Facing the support of Ukraine's 155th Mechanized Brigade, which included neighboring units, the enemy launched several multi-directional assault waves. Their goal, of course, being to breach the front line. After Ukrainian kamikazes destroyed a few armored vehicles, the armor immediately sought refuge in nearby ruins. That is, the Russian soldiers inside tried to escape and survive. However, this was not difficult for the FPV-S, meaning FPV-S can deliver precision strikes in any difficulty. The enemy elements in the ruins were neutralized. These small but highly agile unmanned aerial vehicles, often equipped with high-resolution cameras and sensors, transmitted targeting data to the chain of command within milliseconds. Some Russian motorcycle units also attempted to advance quickly, but Ukrainian UAVs halted them by dropping munitions. Thus, in this major assault against Ukraine, Russian armored personnel carriers like the BTR-82, which typically carries a 30mm autocannon and a coaxial machine gun, were destroyed. The BMP-3 infantry fighting vehicle, which houses a combination of a 100mm gun launcher and a 30mm autocannon in its hull, offering versatile firepower against both armored and infantry targets, was rendered unusable. Tanks and light armor, like the MT-LB, were suddenly hit through coordination between FPV UAV operators and electronic warfare teams. The result of the operation is clear. A Russian BM-7 motorcycles, one BTR-82, and one BMP-3 vehicle were completely disabled. Additionally, one tank, one BMP-3, and two MT-LBs were severely damaged. If you wish to follow these types of military analyses and new striking engagements, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your views in the comments. Let's follow the developments together. Ukraine's 110th Brigade targeted a Russian armored vehicle in the open field on the front line with UAVs dropping munitions. As you see, this armor is actually already destroyed. However, sometimes it is possible to repair and reuse such armor, which is why the Ukrainians, thinking of this, are making the Russian armor completely unusable. Subsequently, as the operation continued, Reconnaissance UAV detected another armored vehicle and prepared the munition. This tactic not only disrupted Russian supply routes in certain sectors of the front, but also challenged the morale and logistical balance on the ground. The UAV also rendered this armor unusable. This relentless assault by the Ukrainians offered a clear sign of the new technology-heavy phase of the conflict. And now you will witness an event that occurred today. On October 27, 2025, Russian armored vehicles in and around Pokrovsk were instantly detected and halted without realizing what awaited them as we were about to attempt an assault. Of course, these were Ukrainian drones. The reconnaissance power is truly at a superior level now. This assault attempt, which took place near Mirnograd at dawn on October 26th, was effectively repelled by the Ukrainians. And it seems there are also Russian soldiers on the field attempting to escape the armor in this video. In this engagement as well, the cool-headedness and flawless timing of the UAV operators destroyed the mobility of the Russian armored vehicles. Every assault disrupted Russia's operational plans, and the panic and drop in morale on the field were clearly felt. October 26, 2025. Ukrainian forces detected and swiftly neutralized Russian military vehicles attempting to advance on the front line. Pinpoint operations were carried out against vehicles advancing on the Russian army's supply route using FPVs and kamikaze-type assault drones. Ukrainian Reconnaissance UAVs scanned the target area and instantly transferred the coordinates to the FP fighting operators. With cold precision strike and flawless timing, explosive-laden drones reached the target within seconds. The vehicles were rendered unusable, and the Russian formation's advance plan collapsed. The tactical efficiency on the field gained a significant advantage for the Ukrainian side. In every single assault, Ukrainian forces achieved a decisive result. So this was yet another success for them. October 8, 2025. Hot development from the Donetsk region. Ukraine's 55th Zaporizhia Sich separate brigade units destroyed a Russian army ML-20 howitzer with a pinpoint strike. Old yet powerful artillery system was providing support fire for Russian units from advanced positions. However, Ukrainian forces detected the target with cold precision strike and flawless timing. The FPV drone operators guided the kamikaze UAVs, advancing at low altitude, directly toward the muzzle line. The powerful explosion that occurred within seconds completely disabled the ML-20 howitzer. Last month on September 27, 2025, on the eastern axis in the Kharkiv region, near Vovchansk, the silence in the forested area is only broken by the hum of unmanned motors. As you can see, the Merchiki Unmanned Systems Battalion of the Armed Forces of Ukraine detected a Russian military convoy in the target area throughout the night. Instant reconnaissance visuals, coordinates, and then a sharp silence. An FPV drone is heading toward the target. Cold precision strike and flawless timing. Within minutes, the second FPV wave begins. Thanks to thermal cameras, they succeed in neutralizing the enemy even at night. This area is now extremely challenging for the Russians. The tactical ambush results in a direct hit. The Russian units are scattered and disoriented. And another operation belongs to September 23, 2025. Let's watch it in detail. Pokrovsk direction. The Phoenix FPV Battalion of the Armed Forces of Ukraine strikes enemy logistics with a pinpoint attack. A cold resolve is felt on the battlefield. The targets are clear, the timing is flawless. First, an enemy soldier is spotted in a ruined structure and neutralized. Then the destruction of enemy vehicles in the open field begins. A Russian ATV and 2 motorcycles, a tank, 4 trucks, and an armored vehicle were destroyed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment for more videos.